Hey everybody, welcome back to Cordova's Kitchen. Today we are going to make some chicken enchiladas. Oh boy. So I will meet you at the stove. Okay, we are at the stove right now. I have just a little frying pan with about an inch deep of vegetable oil. You can use whichever oil you have. It's fine. That's what I have on hand. And I have some corn tortillas right here. I have 20 of them because I think that's about all the chicken I'm going to have to make. So I usually do 2 at a time. Make sure your tongs can go in oil so you don't melt your tongs. I usually let them go a few seconds on each side. You don't want them to be hard. Now just flip them over. Do the same thing on that side. You don't want them to get hard because you're going to be rolling them up. So that's all you got to do right there. And then put them on your paper towel. Grab 2 more. Do the same thing. I hope you can hear me okay because my microphone broke. I have a new one coming tomorrow. And then we'll be back in business. Okay, then just take them out. That one's falling apart a little bit. Sometimes they will fall apart on you. Grab 2 more. And you're just passing them through the oil. You want it about a medium-high heat because you want to do it quickly. Just flip them over. Grab them, let the oil drain off. Grab 2 more. And do the same thing until they're all finished. So I'm going to do this and then I'll come back when I have these done. Okay, we got our corn tortillas done. I'm just going to take a towel, paper towel, and I'm just going to push down on the top to get any excess oil. See, you can see the oil that comes off of them. So just squeeze up to get the oil out. Okay, and see, you can see the oil that is on there. Okay, so we're gonna set these over here. I got a whole menagerie here. Let me see if I can raise this up just a little bit here. Okay, now, this is the tortillas that I use. Just the white corn tortillas. So that's the tortillas. And we are going to use some elpaso red enchilada sauce. Okay, I have 2 big cans of these. They're the 28 ounce. And I got a little help from Walmart. So I used one of their already cooked whole chickens. So I did that and I just deboned it. So took all the meat off the bones. And we're going to use 1 block of cream cheese. And I have some avocados here and I have some lettuce, but we'll get into that in a little bit. I have you facing down here because I want you to see what I'm doing. Now, sometimes we do make our own enchilada sauce, but this is not one of those times. So, this is how I do mine. This Everybody does their stuff different, but I pour some sauce in the bottom. And then, to get my cream cheese over here. Okay, then just take one of your tortillas, lay it flat. This is going to be messy. Flip it over. Get you some of the chicken. Put as much or as little as you want. Now, we don't always use the cream cheese, but I just thought that would make a nice addition to it. Okay, and then, so just get the cream cheese across there, and then we are going to roll it up and just set it aside. Okay? Same thing, put it in, flip it over, get your meat. I'm probably going to end up just using my hands with that sour cream. Okay, and then just roll it up. Just like a burrito. Put it in, flip it over. Now we make some of our enchiladas with potatoes in them. But my husband and my kids, they like, or grandkids, I should say, they like the chicken. Sometimes your tortillas might fall apart a little bit. So, but it's important that you don't get your tortillas hard, or they're not going to roll up. And again, I apologize if my sound is not very good. I have a new microphone coming tomorrow, so please bear with me. So we're going to get this all done, and then I will bring you back. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me do all of these, roll up all of these. So I'll get these done and then I'll bring you back. Okay, this is what it looks like now. This is not cooked yet. So got them all rolled up. So I did get the 20, and it did finish all the chicken and that whole block of cheese. So I did already pour some more of this in there, but we want to pour the remainder. Pour the remainder on top, because you don't want dry enchiladas. So, and there's still some at the bottom too, so, you know, they're gonna have liquid on the top and the bottom. Okay, now we are gonna put some shredded cheese. I have some mozzarella. And again, we like a lot of cheese. I'm just going to put the cheese all across the top. Making a mess. Okay. Make sure you can see. And I do have the oven preheating to 350 degrees. I forgot to tell you that. Okay, that is plenty. Okay, gonna get some tin foil on top, just loosely. because that tinfoil will stick. So we're going to wait on the oven to preheat, and in the meantime, I got cheese everywhere. Okay, I'm going to get another bowl because I'm going to need something else than that. So I'm going to get another bowl and I'll be right back. Okay, we're still waiting on our oven to preheat, so I still have them sitting right down here. I have 2 avocados. I'm hoping this one's going to be ripe enough. But we're going to put those in this bowl. This is what goes with the enchiladas. So, just gonna cut it in half and hope, okay, we got a pretty good one. Then we're just gonna scoop it out into the bowl. Just put it in there. And we got one little brown spot. Okay. Okay, scoop it out. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. I do have more sitting over here. I have 3 more, but I don't think they're going to be ripe enough. Oops, sorry. And just scoop it out. We love avocado. Okay, we have that. Let me grab my salt. Gonna put about a teaspoon of salt on top of your avocado. And then we're just gonna mush this up. Mush, smush, smash. So get that all mushed together. Want to make sure it's really good. You can even use a cup. This is just a potato masher. So just mash it up. And now we are going to cut up some cabbage. So let me get the outer leaves off of this. That's what my little bowl's there for. Cut off any little bad spot. And I am going to give this a rinse under the water and be back. Okay, my oven ended up and was ready at the same time. So I just put those in the oven. They're going to go in there for about 25 minutes, covered up. And then we'll take the tinfoil off and then let them go maybe another 10 minutes. But I got the core out of the cabbage, got it washed up. Now this here you want as thin as you can get them. Okay, so just get them super, super thin. I haven't made these in a while, so losing my touch. They are super, super good. And really, once you get everything gathered together, there's nothing hard about it. You're just doing this, chopping, and just take your chicken off your bone. And by the time you, see, that's how loosely, and just put it in your bowl. Now we usually eat this with the cabbage and some rice. If you haven't seen my rice video, I do have a video of that. So you can go back and watch that. Well, if I can get a hold of the cabbage. I'll have all the ingredients and the directions in the description. Just watch your fingers. Okay. We didn't think our grandkids would like this part, but this is everybody's favorite part, is this right here. It just, you can put it on the side or you can put it on the top of the enchiladas, and it just makes the whole thing. So I would not skip this part right here. And if you don't like cabbage, you can also use lettuce. We've done it with both. But our favorite is the cabbage. Now the main part of getting your avocado in first is so you can flip it around easier. Let me get my tongs. Let's see. Get my spoon out and just grab from the bottom and turn. I guess I could have got a bigger bowl. But, and even if you wanted to put some onion in here, you could. Hang on, let me go get another bowl. Okay, we're just going to dump it in this little bit wider. Little bit wider one, and that should help us be able to turn it. Okay, that's better. Just keep twisting and turning. It does come together, I promise. And having the salt in here is very important. If you don't have the salt, it's going to taste very bland. You want all of the cabbage to be coated. Let me back up here. Okay, now we're just gonna sit and wait on the oven to get finished, and then we'll come back. Okay, everyone, they are finished. Look at those. Oh boy. Just figured it's easier if I use my chopping board for a like a pot holder to set it on. So we are going to cut into these. Went ahead and I have some sliced tomatoes on here, and we are going to cut through all of this cheese. And I forgot to tell you, before I put the enchiladas in there, I did spray the bottom with Pam just so it would help it with sticking. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All the cheese. Okay, let's trade spots here. And then we are going to put some of our cabbage right on the side. I can do it without making a mess. Okay, look at that. Yum, yum. You will definitely have to give these a try. This is the quick version. The super authentic way is frying the whole thing, doing the whole thing on the stove. But we like them this way, and it's a lot easier as well. Every once in a while, we'll make them the other way. But let's give, you can see the cream cheese in here as well. Let's see if I can do this without making a giant mess. Okay. A+. So give these a try. Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already. And thanks for spending time with me today. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.